2 years ago, Noosa Council adopted a local law to regulate short-term accommodation businesses, yet around 1,500 operators, more than a third, remain to be approved and registered. Many residents support home-hosted holiday accommodation, but object when whole houses become unstaffed, under-regulated mini-motels. Residents hoped the local law would limit and control the proliferation of these short-stay letting businesses. That clearly hasn't happened. Numbers have grown. Whole streets and suburbs of Noosa have been converted from housing to commercial accommodation businesses. Living in the Shire has become a nightmare for some residents, and the social fabric of long-established residential communities has been disrupted. While party houses are supposedly illegal, there are no occupancy limits. Street parking isn't controlled. Noise is constant. Council hotlines are often unable to deal with the volume of complaints. Paradoxically, Council can't or won't respond to complaints relating to these properties that are unregistered. To date, Noosa Council has been unable or unwilling to enforce compliance. Residents hoped the local law would limit and control the proliferation of short-stay letting businesses. That clearly hasn't happened. Numbers have grown. Neighbours are not informed of applications. There's no right to notice or appeal. One short-term accommodation approval leads to a street of approvals. It results in whole suburbs of unstaffed mini-motels. The corrosive effects of short-term letting on the mental health and well-being of residents is well known. Many property owners have been forced to sell.
It's 9 o'clock at night and there's 9 adults, not 8.
House prices have soared. Affordable rental accommodation has disappeared. Workers are unable to find housing in the Shire, and as a result fewer locals are employed by the council or are available for the delivery of essential services. Residents want council to do more than pay lip service to their concerns. Council must, first of all, ensure visitors, property owners and council staff are aware of council's commitment to implementing the local law. Notify neighbours and seek and consider submissions from them when short-term letting applications are under consideration for approval. Undertake a comprehensive review of the operation and effectiveness of the local law by August 2024. Seek community input into that review, especially from neighbours of short-term lets. And finally, make real-time data on applications, approvals, registrations and complaints available on Council's website. Noosa Council has allowed coastal precincts to be dominated by short-stay letting. Residential areas are overwhelmed by visitors. Residents want council to enforce the local law. Let's tell candidates the community is their responsibility, not out-of-shire investors. Residents will be electing you to represent their interests. Please put residents first.
Hi, I'm Fiona Jacobs. My street in Noosa has been negatively impacted by short-term holiday letting, so I've decided to run for council at the forthcoming elections. I'm asking you to support me and my neighbours as we work together to help council enforce local laws that are currently being ignored.